Hello everyone and welcome back to some Forza Horizon 4. Now last week I did an video on this game with a Bentley Continental going on an rally stage, and this week I've got us something different. This is a Ford Transit Supervan, about 300 brake horsepower. It weighs just under £2,000, and well, this is what we're going to use for today's video. Thank you very much for all the very kind comments on the last video as well, by the way. I shall be starting to use your viewer requested comments as of this video. So if this video goes down well, I will start using comments from you guys. So leave a comment down below. There were some good ones last time. I'm going to use some of those and possibly some ones from this video. But before we crack on with making this an rally car, what we're going to do is stupidly, which fits in with the theme of this channel, is give this a crack at the rally stage bog standard with no rally upgrades whatsoever. So what could possibly go wrong with that? So as we line up the car on the starting line, well, I say a car, it's a van. Yeah, this is a pretty bonkers thing. Something I haven't realised and only have just noticed is that the steering position is almost central. So that's absolutely insane. It's like a McLaren F1. Okay, here we go. 1 minute, we're off. So, rear-wheel drive. That is something that I didn't know about this van. I thought it was all-wheel drive. Straight away, there is very little traction as we go through the first water splash. And chuck it into fourth. Something I've noticed in all of these videos that I've done on Forza, I always chuck the gear in. So chuck it into fourth. We're going to chuck it into fifth. I need to use another word, so if you have any other suggestions for me, please, by all means, leave a comment down below on something that I can use other than chuck, and better, you know, than change gears. A bit dull. There is very little traction as I literally slowly turn around that corner at about 55 miles an hour. So the fastest time we've got, I believe, was a 2 minutes 55.6, something like that. I haven't got the actual timesheet up with me right now, mainly because this is just a benchmark time that we need to try and beat. Whether this will actually beat the Bentley, I don't know. But I can tell you for one thing, is that it's a hell of a lot more tail-happy. Having something that's rear-wheel drive and mid-engine is, well, mainly the fact that this is almost entirely engine. It's just some scaffolding with a van shell on the top of it. Braking as we go over the crest, past the pylon, very sideways there. Okay, this is also a good test to see whether or not I need rally upgrades or not, because this is quite a high S1 car. So, well, I say car, it's a van. Is a car a van? It's a very deep ethical question. Is a car a van? Oh, very sideways there, nearly clapped the wall. I feel like we're going very slow. I mean, I know we're doing 60 miles an hour average, I'd imagine, but it still feels pretty darn slow. Here we go. Scandinavian flick once again. It's absolutely awful. Oh my god, we are quite slow. 4 minutes 20. 4 minutes 22, I think I saw there. 4 minutes 22. So we take off a minute from that, so that's 3 minutes 22.8. Quite a bit of time needs to be shaved off there. Nonetheless, let's get to the customization part and see what we can do. So, this is a rear-wheel drive vehicle, as we can see here. Now, if I add that, we do lose a fair bit of PI. We go from 828 to 819. We almost lose 10. I'm going to leave it rear-wheel drive for now and see how I fare. If it's badly, I might come back and change it. Now, we haven't got much to actually play about with here. We're on 828, so we haven't got much at all. If we look in the tyre compound, however, we can add winter tyres. I believe that's the off-road tyres. For some reason, it's adding less grip, which is weird. But the vintage tyres, they add more. I'm confused. Let's go to this one, because I feel like that's the right one to go for. I could be massively wrong. We also want to upgrade these springs. We want to make it a rally. There we go. Rally springs. And we also want to chuck on slightly better brakes. Some roll bars will never harm. There we go. Now, in terms of power, I don't know how much we can really add without going over the PI limit. So here we go. Let's just chuck on let's just chuck on a bunch of parts. Ignition, yes, give us that. Speed of 6. Okay, I think we're going to come close to the limit here. Yikes. Okay, and then the cooler. Okay, we're already 890. I've already done the brakes. Drivetrain. Can I change the transmission? Good, that's good. Actually, I think that's pretty much everything. I've done everything. I've done brakes and everything. Oh, well, there we go. 891. So there we go. 891. We haven't gone nuts with it. I mean, what could we have chucked in terms of engines? I'm guessing the Lambo V12. Yeah, there it is. V12, V6. Bloody hell. This thing would have been a monster. Unfortunately, though, we can't do that because we'd be slightly over the PI limit that I've given this series. I'm starting to regret that. Anyway, let's head back to the rally stage with our now rallified, that's a word, Ford Transit and see how we get on. So here we are in the Supervan 3.5, 4.0, I don't know. We're in a Supervan that's been modified to do a rally stage. So what could possibly go wrong? Here we go, we're coming up to the minute mark. 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. Plenty of wheel spin off the line. We're going to throw it into the first corner. Oh god, I feel like keeping it rear-wheel drive might be a bit of an issue. It might make it much slower. However, it might not. We don't know. Lancia did beat Audi in that historic tale that was told in the Grand Tour Season 2. Here we go, coming over the jump. Landed nicely. Going to keep it nice and tight to the hedge. Oh god, it's way slider than the Bentley was. It also feels much lighter, which is quite weird to say considering this is a van. Well, I think it's the wrong gear for that there, but nonetheless, try and throw it in, putting it sideways. I don't know if that's faster or not. Here we go, another jump. Putting it into 5th. Going to take it back down to 3rd though for this next part of the track. Very sideways through there. Oh, I'm really struggling to put the power down. Watch out for the wall. Don't want that to slow you down. In doing so though, I've gone slightly wide. Coming up to the next crossover now. How are we doing? We're over a minute in. Jumping over the road. Slowing down ever so slightly. Don't want to go off the track. Right, now I need to be braver through here. Much more air that time. Braking up over the crest past the pylon once again. I feel like that was way better than the previous attempt that I did. Oh my god. I carried no speed through there whatsoever. Okay, big jump coming up. Here we go. Can I land it? This does not feel as quick as that Bentley did. Oh, I've gone wide. And I need to hit the bridge. Cutting quite a lot of this track, but that's okay. I made it, so it's fine. Right, we did 100 miles an hour down here in the Bentley. I'm struggling to do 100 in this. There we go. Right, we're there. We're finally at 100. And now we're braking for the next turn. It's a long left-hander, this. Oh, God. So I may have to get brake in the car. That was one of my favourite comments of the last video. Scandinavian flick. Oh, good lord. That didn't happen. That's not going to help me at all. Let's try not to do that again on this hairpin. In fact, I did. I just missed that corner entirely. Coming up over the hill once again. That spin has definitely not helped. We've just passed the 3 minutes 55 mark. Oh my god, we are miles off to where the Bentley was. Okay, here we go. Coming out to the finishing line. Are we quicker? Yes, we are. But by how much? 4 minutes 13. That's not good. That's almost 20 seconds slower. We've taken off 10 seconds, and I did have a spin. So maybe if we try that again, we'll see what happens. Right, okay. This is take 2 of the Transit van. Let's try and not get so much wheel spin this time. Unlike Lancia, I'm not really able to cheat in this game and put down extra bits of gravel in areas where it's a bit too icy. Here we go. And we're off. That's the 1 minute mark. And we're a go. Let's try not to slide so much into the first corner. Here we go, through the puddle again. I need to try and get the gearing right this time. I think I left it a bit too high last time. This thing just loves to slide. Right, carrying more speed over this jump. That's better. At least it felt it. I need to try not to spin out as well this time. I've also got no rewind, so I can't exactly hide any of my mistakes, even if I am editing this video. I feel like it's so slow through these corners. Look, I'm losing speed. I'm worried to carry too much speed because I'm going to slide, and I just know that while sliding can save you time, in a rear-wheel drive car, it just feels so much slower because your vehicle is literally begging for traction. And you can't offer it any. Right, nice and close to that wall there. Don't want to go too wide again on exit. Great. Let's try and get this crossover bit sorted. Nice and straight. Fantastic. Okay, sliding past the old building. Nice and straight with this jump. That felt better. Braking a bit later. This feels faster. Past the pylon once again. Literally feathering the throttle on my controller. That corner there feels so slow. There we go. Right. Traction's down. That felt better. Got a bit wide. Don't want to slide, but that's fine. That was perfect across the bridge. Try and keep the speed as we go up over this next part. This is where I'd like to say we can try and push for 100 miles an hour. We're on, what are we doing? 90, 96, 100. Oh, I'm not looking where I'm going. And try and drift it round here. No. Just feathering the throttle. Checking it into fourth. Okay, let's try not to have a slide out like we did last time. Bit better, bit better. Okay, up into third. Up into fourth. And again, try not to go too wild. The Bentley literally stopped on that bend. And to be fair, so did the Transit just then. Okay. Oh, no, I'm losing it. Okay, I've got it back. Oh, don't roll. Jesus Christ. I thought we were going to topple over. Oh, why am I in 6th gear? That's the worst bloody gear to be in. Right, here we go. Last few turns. We're not going to beat the Bentley. We've just clocked over that time. Can we beat the Beetle? No, we can't. And there we go, across the line. That was a pretty good run. 3 minutes, 4 seconds, 0.2. Well, there we have it. The Ford Transit Supervan 3 didn't really cut the mustard. I mean, to be fair, this was meant to be a supercar rallying series, but as we can see on our leaderboard, it goes stone dead last. Slower than the Beetle. It did not beat the 3-minute mark. It's pretty disappointing. However, I have given it an asterisk so that we know that it was rear-wheel drive. So you never know, in the future we may end up using this vehicle again with 4-wheel drive, and we'll see how it fares then. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video today. Hopefully you've enjoyed. If you want to see more of this series, please do let me know. Let's see if we can get this video to 100 likes. As well as that, make sure you leave a comment down below on cars that you would like me to use. Supercars, whatever. Someone recommended a Gremlin last time. I think that would be hilarious to do. Make sure you leave a comment down below, and I will be sure to read them. And one of them will be picked in the next episode. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, goodbye.